What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the podcast. And today, I'm all by myself. I decided to do this on the fly because I got bored, and I'm like, hey, let's make a video. Um, Dylan cannot join me today, so I'm just gonna do this by myself. But anyways, if you are new to the channel and you would like more content, make sure to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more content. Now, as you can see from the title of this video, it's going to be about what I think the Packers should do this trade deadline. Now, there are rumors that the Packers are interested about wide receiver from the Houston Texans, Will Fuller. And also I've seen that that we are interested in Eagles tight end Zach Ertz. I don't know if those are still true or not, but I know the Will Fuller one is like 99.9% sure that they're interested in Will Fuller. Zach Ertz I saw like a week ago. There hasn't been really new news about it, so I'm just gonna guess that we're not interested anymore, or it's like fake news or whatever. But what I think the Packers should do at the trade deadline now, obviously, receiver could be a big help. Will Fuller, I know the Texans said that they're not going to just trade him for nothing, but they should have said that about DeAndre Hopkins, but they traded him for nothing. But Will Fuller is on the last year of his deal. He's going to be an unrestricted free agent this upcoming off season, and he's 26. Should we go after him? I think we should, to be honest with you. We have 11, 12 picks in the 2021 draft. I think it's like 12 picks or something like that. I think we do have like a let me look up here. Yeah, we do. We have 11 picks in the 2021 draft. So I wouldn't mind giving up a couple picks to get Will Fuller, like maybe a third and a fifth or something like that. I think that's decent value, or maybe we have 3 4th-round picks, give up 2 of those 4th-round picks, and plus make maybe another mid-round pick. Or maybe like 2 fourths and a fifth, I don't know. But at this point, I think we should just go all in. We could also use some help defensively, especially on the running game. Now, notable targets I think we should make. There's a couple weeks ago where we had interested in Damon Sachs Harrison, but that never happened. So yeah. I've also seen that Michael Gallup, or I also seen that like some fake trade offers for Michael Gallup, and I'm like, you know what? Getting Michael Gallup would not be a horrible idea, because A, he's young, and B, he's under contract control until 2022. So yeah, and plus he's also going to be a good fit. He's going to be a young receiver who can come in, and he's going to be a good fit. He's a really talented player, but he just doesn't get the ball as much because Dallas has so many weapons and they're terrible. But a Michael Gallup type of trade would not be a bad thing to consider if I'm the Packers GM. I would target Will Fuller and Michael Gallup for sure. Gallup would you'd probably have to give up like at least a 2nd-round pick, along with a couple other mid-round picks. But honestly, at this point, it's worth it, because I think Michael Gallup has a lot of potential to break out into a 1,000-yard receiver. I don't know how well he did last year. I think he was a 1,000-yard receiver last year, but he just hasn't really done much this year. And it says here that Dallas is not interested in trading Michael Gallup, but I've seen a couple of scenarios of that happening. He was a 1,000-yard receiver last year, 1,107 yards. This season, his production has dropped, obviously because of Dallas having so many weapons and their quarterback situation not being that great. So yeah, notable trades for defense. I really don't know. I really don't know what we should do on defense. But another thing that I'm seeing right now is Randall Cobb, but I highly doubt that'll happen. I don't think we trade for Randall Cobb. So I really don't know about that. But Michael Gallup, if the Cowboys wanted to trade him, I definitely think we should have. Maybe go out and get for defense, maybe get like a Shelby Harris. Shelby Harris for the defensive line would actually be a pretty decent fit. He's a free agent, but or he's gonna be a free agent this year, but you never know. I think Shelby Harris would be a pretty good get, and he probably wouldn't be as much. I'm also seeing Keenan Cole rumors, or D.D. Westbrook, or Desmond King, which I honestly don't even think is gonna happen. Yeah. His scenario in Los Angeles. I mean, it could happen, but I don't know. He's also going to become a free agent in 2021, so honestly, I don't even know if it's worth it. But Shelby Harris is also a guy that I think we should definitely target. He's one of the most realistic scenarios. This season he's got 10 pressures, 3 sacks, 4 hurries, and a batted pass. And he's a good run defender, according to this site I'm on. But yeah, Shelby Harris would actually be a great fit on our defensive line. He'll help our running game so much. So yeah, I think realistically, Shelby Harris might be a good fit for our defense. Guys that I definitely want in the receiving core, would be like maybe a D.D. Westbrook or a Keenan Cole. Something to help our offense, our weapons. Is the Zach Ertz situation realistic? No. But I don't think we really need Zach Ertz. But it would definitely be fun. Michael Gallup, like I said, but I don't think that's realistic. But Will Fuller seems like the most realistic, and I honestly wouldn't be mad. But if we give up like a second-round pick for a guy who's going to be a free agent, then I'm going to be pissed. Because he might ask for a lot of money, and then if we don't pay him, then it won't be worth it. So that's just my insight on Will Fuller. Zach Ertz would definitely help out a little bit, I guess, in blocking and receiving. But I kind of like Robert Tonyan, and I think we have other great like Jay Sternberger, Jose Deguara. We have a good 3-headed monster at tight end, and along with Mercedes Lewis, the veteran, who's a good blocker. So yeah, that's a pretty good. And he can also go out for passes too. I've seen him do that a couple times. But receiver, could definitely look at that. Now, what would I do in a potential Will Fuller trade? Now, it seems like it's going to take a lot to get him. So, maybe give up a third. Possibly also package along the fourth. or maybe a third and 2/4 or something like that, or maybe just a third and a conditional fifth or something that could, with incentives, can go up to a fourth. I don't know. I don't know if our GM is actually going to do any trades, but I think we definitely should take a look at some trade offers to get us over the hump and get and push for a postseason. But yeah, now thinking about it, Shelby Harris would actually not be a bad fit, or would not take as much to get as well as he's getting up there a little age, but he's still a good player, and he's a free agent, and the Broncos are tanking, so maybe like a 4th round pick and also like maybe a 5th or 6th might do it, depending on what the Broncos value him as, because I don't think the Broncos are going to get as much value for Harris. But yeah, that's just what I think. That's just what I think the Packers are probably going to do at the trade deadline. Get Will Fuller, and then what I want them to get is Shelby Harris. I really wanted them to sign Damon Harrison, but that just didn't work out. I guess I don't know why that didn't happen, but maybe it was contract negotiations. I don't know. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. Make sure to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more content, and peace. I am out.